This local sports report is brought to you by Allstate Insurance, a proud member of the Cambridge community, supporting youth athletics. For a free, no obligation quote for home and auto insurance, contact one of their trusted advisors. Call Allstate at 226-444-4465 to speak with your local Cambridge Allstate representative.
I knew like coming back to Canada, I wanted to be home and like close to family with friends and surrounded by people that like I was used to playing with and girls that I absolutely love playing with.
It's a homecoming for Summer Pahl. She is returning to the region, joining the women's basketball program at the University of Waterloo. She will become a Warrior this coming fall.
Family is everything to me, honestly, and that's also why I chose Waterloo as well. There are multiple girls on the team that I've played with in the past for multiple years, and I just can't wait to be back in a family atmosphere on the court and have that just in the arena and then have my family close to me as well too. I'm just excited to be a part of the new future of Waterloo. They've had the right pieces in the past, and I think the pieces that are coming together now are gonna shape up to be a really great team.
Pahl is transferring to Waterloo after 2 years with Mercer University in the NCAA. One of the highlights from her time in Georgia was playing in the NCAA Women's Final Four tournament in her freshman season.
Honestly, it was an experience that I've always wanted. I found one of my books when I was going through during COVID in grade 8. I wrote that I wanted to go and play in the NCAA tournament and be on a full ride scholarship, and that was one of my goals that I wrote down in the 8th grade, and that's something I was able to achieve my first year in university, and the experience and everything, I just would never give up. I'm thankful for the opportunity to go down there.
It was an experience down south she'll never forget. Now it's the next chapter, and the 20-year-old is excited to continue her career playing for Warriors head coach Jessica Roque.
I think she's a very tough coach, but I think she's on a realistic level with us. I think she understands us in terms of like what university life is like in terms of the school load, as well as having basketball, as well as having all of the life stuff as well. I think she's very understanding with those things, but she also has high expectations for us, which I'm very excited for.
I couldn't be more excited to have Summer join our team for next season. Proud to say she's my first recruit here at Waterloo, but just even the type of person she is, let alone player, I think will be a great addition to an already growing strong team.
Roque is going into her second season this fall, leading the Warriors. She describes Pahl as a gritty, versatile player and is excited to have her on the roster for her final 3 years of eligibility.
She's the type of kid that, will take charges, dive on the floor, and those kind of skills don't show up on the game sheet, but those are the kind of people you want in your corner because they're willing to go that extra mile. And so there's that part of Summer's game that I really appreciate, but there's also the versatility. Like I know she played mostly a post player at Mercer, but she does have guard skills, and I think people forget that about her, and that's what makes her so dangerous.
I see myself as a hustle player. Like, as much as I want to say, like, I'm just a flat-out scorer, at the same time, I think the hustle, the rebounding, and the little things are just as important as scoring, and honestly, that's what wins games, the defense and the little things, like diving on the ground for loose balls and getting the extra rebound or getting the extra touch in. So I definitely think that's the one thing that you'll notice in my game.
One individual who had a major impact on Pahl is Alan Bush. He is described as a mentor and someone who is a difference maker in the lives of young athletes. Bush coached Pahl during her 4 seasons with the Tri-County Thunder.
He honestly was probably one of the best mentors for us. He gave us the opportunity to have experiences that we would have never have had on any other team. he was very supportive, and honestly, he taught us a lot of things, like with tenacity, how to be a good leader, how to love, and honestly, like what teammates and what family is supposed to be like on a team. And that's why, honestly, like Waterloo is the best place for me, because he gave me the foundation, and honestly, these girls that are also on the team at Waterloo, the same foundation, and I'm very excited.
I think there's something to be said about, you know, the local sports teams that we have in the KW area, like the Tri-County Thunder, that was coached by Alan Bush. I have a lot of his, you know, former athletes on my team, and so super grateful for the work of that organization and the work that Alan's done to prepare these girls for the next level.
Pahl is a graduate of St. Mary's High School in Kitchener and has fond memories of her time as an Eagle. Now she is back home and ready to contribute to the Warriors' success. Pahl giving these shout-outs to end our interview.
I did want to mention my late basketball coach, Bancroft Wright. He was a coach that coached me throughout the years with Alan Bush, and he was like another dad on the road when my parents couldn't come with us and travel. And I was committed to Vermont with his two daughters at first, and now Courtney and Candace are part of the Waterloo coaching staff. And I'm just thankful that I got to play underneath him, and now I get to play under his daughters, and they get to coach me now. So I definitely am very thankful for his mentorship as well. And I'm very thankful for my family. I'm so happy to be back. They've given me all the love and support throughout the years of being gone. Honestly, I FaceTime my parents more than anything else, which is crazy, but I'm just thankful for my family, for my sister and my brothers who have always supported me, and my grandparents who have loved me throughout all of this.
For more highlights, visit our website, 519sportsonline.ca. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.